in my head, I was like, bro, why did you even answer this question? You could have ignored the chat. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's JD and welcome back to a new video. Hey, so today we're ranting about some stuff. Alright, so look, I'm not trying to get into drama or anything. I just wanted to put my 2 cents on this little discussion. That's all it is. I have no biases against anybody or any certain things. Just sitting back and giving you my 2 cents. Hey, so, looks like your boy Ninja is in the news, aka my boy Indica. Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. Sorry, basically I'm making a joke about the fact that he said the N-word when he was rapping during that one stream with the homie Nadeshot. I know Nadeshot personally, he's a cool dude. But yeah, alright, whatever. I personally don't give a crap about that situation. But the new situation that he's in right now is that people are mad at him because he won't stream with female streamers or gamers or play games with them. And his reason is, it's right and it's not right, and it's right and it's wrong and it's right. I mean, it's his own personal choice, so it really doesn't matter. And that's why, like I said, I have no bias against it. But basically, people asked him in the chat, hey, Ninja, why don't you stream or ever play with female